just lost gas at the tower, and as far as I can tell, the whole city has too.
Any guess what happened?
None. And our gas man Jeff up and quit on us last week. He was kind of irreplaceable.
Maybe I can track him
Bro,
down.
how are they already here?
Maybe, definitely, and get on it.
What they are?
Word
Like,
is he's
what is
put
this
up his
fucking
own
wizard?
fortress somewhere behind
Bird?
the train station.
Shaw! Ready for this? Spin to win, my friend. Spin
You wanna do
to win.
You wanna do the gassed up one? By the way?
Let's go back to the tower, because I'm pretty sure there's side quests there.
Yeah. Plus, actually, we have to do a couple things at the tower also for side quests, also including the main story.
Yeah. And I want to do side
as well.
quests because they give fucking blueprints, and I want better blueprints so that way I can actually make good shit.
Yeah, I think for the base game we should do what we were planning on doing with Borderlands. Like, we should easily do all the side quests for the base game, and then we should move on to the.
Hey, you want to try calming down long enough to tell me what's wrong?
Yeah,
What are you doing?
Let's try that.
There's side quests
Coming
here,
down
nerd.
will work. Yeah, coming down will solve everything.
Oh. No, walking away from you will solve everything.
Okay, hang on. I'm chill, bro. So, I make these flares for Rise, right?
Wait, flares? Like signal flares?
No, UV flares. Like flares that the Night Things can't stand because they put out this UV, which stands for ultraviolet, which is like kind of a science thing.
I got it. UV flares. Continue.
There is no continue. My zinc is contaminated with fluorine. It's useless. Also, I'm out of turpentine, which isn't that hard to find. Except everything's hard to find right now.
So when Rice's people come for their merchandise,
Oh, is he using people now? I thought he only used hired psychopathic gorillas.
what do you need to make these things?
Just zinc and turpentine, bro. I got the rest. Worst part is everything I need is in the train yard warehouses. But a guy like me isn't going to last 10 seconds out there.
Well, I'm surprised a guy like you's lasted that long in here.
Oh, that's very funny. Ha, very funny man.
Maybe I'll get your supplies, but if I do, whatever you can make out of them, I take half.
Half? No way. You're freaking nuts, bro.
Look, you can give me half of something, or you can keep 100% of nothing.
Half it is. It seems fair.
Yeah, seems fair.
Yeah, nerd.
Hey, you been looking for a runner?
Well, we're looking for one who will say yes instead of no. Jafar can fill you in.
Oh, okay.
Shit, it's you again? I mean, what are you doing here?
Relax. I don't work for Rice. That was a one-time.
Was he
job
talking
that
at the
was
same
all
time
about
as
protecting
you
the
were
tower.
talking?
Look, I'm sorry.
No.
I mean it.
Is that right?
Look, everything I was doing for Brecken. You can ask anyone in the tower if you don't believe me. So what do you got, Jafar?
We've been picking up some of Rice's transmissions.
Jafar, where's Aladdin and
Found
Jasmine?
Something at the construction site, and they got very excited. They didn't say what it was, but they referred to bringing down the entire tower in one shot. Someone's got to find out what it is, and either confiscate it or destroy it.
Well, I'm someone.
Congratulations, the job is yours. We'll be in touch.
Yes, indeed. My ear gets so itchy. You keep running away.
Crane? You're Crane, right? Kyle Crane?
Yeah?
Erwin Snowberg, movie director. I make these zombie annihilation movie series. Yeah, you've probably seen them.
No.
Yeah, they're thought-provoking meditations about people very much like yourself who have to kill buttloads of zombies for various reasons. The details really aren't important. What is important is production cost. Makeup is a major factor. I'm talking head rot, arms falling off, guts hanging out. And when you blow them apart with guns, those squibs cost like crazy.
So you've come to Haran.
It's a tragedy, of course, but there's a fortune in special effects shambling through the streets, just waiting to have their heads blown off for my next movie, Zombie Annihilation 4, Dying Lunch.
Dying
All I need is a
lunch.
gun who can drop in spectacular numbers, and I am told you are just such a man.
I'm pretty sure that there's like a thing here. Here it is.
And action.
What?
Okay, motherfucker. Get out of my way. Wow. Shotguns are fucking incredible. They're way better than what they used to be. You had to like aim before.
I beat you by so much.
That was the most
Shut
moving
up.
display of senseless slaughter I have ever witnessed. You, sir, are an artist. I'm gonna be setting up my next shot soon, so make sure you're around, okay?
Okay.
$500? Are you kidding me?
We did. You got 3,000 fucking power though.
This is also very true. I want that weapon now.
Dude, shotguns are apparently now incredible. There's a smoke thingy over here. Oh, I know what it's from.
Is that the guy with with the red house and all that? With the smoke
No.
on top of his house?
No, it's the warehouse.
What's the red smoke then?
It's from the warehouse. I just said it.
Oh. I'm glad I didn't say anything.
About.
You missing the jump because I almost said nice job, dumbass. Literally 2 seconds later, I missed the jump myself.
Who did it?
How? Or where are you supposed to go in at?
Jump out the whip. No, 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 no. Just felt like 5
They have guns!
times. Thank you for the police rifle. Oh, this bow has like no range. I'm grabbing this fucking supply drop over here. It's all good. I'm alive. How many arrows does it take for you to kill a goon? Like 2?
Ish.
I just used like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I saw a medium chest over here
Okay.
with military throwing knives and coffee in it.
Well, that hurt. Oh, there's 2 supply drops that I did not know about. Are you finding the shit?
Attempting to. Gotta open the train cars. That's what I'm doing right now.
That's what I'm doing. Can I climb up into it, or is okay game? Well, I found one thing. Huh. How does one get in there? Oh. Apparently I can't jump that. I just saw you fall. There has to be a way to fucking jump up onto these. Dude, like for real, it's perfectly within reach. I did it. I did it.
It's in the perfect reach. I don't understand. And then like he said it while you're jumping up on top of it.
Cause all I had to do was I just held down the button until it fucking worked.
And I fell down. Wait for me.
Just get on top of the thing and then hold RB looking up at it. There you go. Ooh. First aid thing over here.
Where?
Another one. Back there. In the room you were in before.
Did it?
Why am I on fire?
Down
Okay,
here.
there's first aid right here. You're missing a lot of stuff.
I know I'm going back. To walk back anyways, I mean.
No.
It's Jade speaking to all the runners. Wrap things up, guys. The sun's going down, so you better be on your way to the tower. See you there.
But how'd you get out?
There's a fucking door.
Oh, I see.
You're like, let me squeeze through.
I'm too fat.
That hurts, by the way.
Leave that.
Well, that's not what I meant to do at all. I meant to drop on top of him, but the game was like, nope. What did you do?
What did I do?
It sounded so gruesome whenever you hit him. It sounded like ka-ching schwam.
Let's go.
You got them? You got them? Let me see. Oh yes, this is awesome. Zaid gets to live. Oh, this looks like the beginning of a beautiful...
We're not friends.
No, of course. My mistake. Associates.
Not even that. Just tell me how you make them and I'll be on my way.
Right. Okie dokie. Got it. Say no more. We have an understanding. This deal is done.
Shut up, Zaid.
Yes, sir?
Shut up.
There's the blueprint. Yeah, there's a blueprint from him.
Oh, we got another thing for dying lunch.
Well, there's a
Talk
blueprint
to
from this
Erwin.
dude. You might want to grab the blueprint.
I did. It's called Welder, right?
No, from him. From him.
Sorry, Jesus.
God. We don't listen.
Crane, baby. We are upping the ante and I need corpses. Lots and lots of corpses. So, are you ready to make some movie magic?
Sure, guy.
Beautiful. And action.
I'm gonna level up from this at least. I like how it's way easier to kill him now. Like, before you had to get headshots.
God, that's a wrap. Brilliant. Whoever the hero of this movie is, you totally became that guy. I mean, it was mesmerizing to watch. I'll be setting up my next shot soon, so make sure you're available. Here's your money.
Wrong. Sturdiness 2, stomp, ground pound. Definitely getting whirlwind. Fucking spin around over and over again. Let's sleep, and then let's go to, then let's go to the tower and turn and stuff, and then, I think we should be done. Where did that land? This away! That was a mistake! Oh no, I didn't
Brecken,
make a
this is
mistake.
Crane. Do you copy? Brecken, do you copy? Shit. Jade, this is Crane. Do you copy?
Crane, how much antizin did you get?
Listen, Rice wanted me to... Look, he screwed us, okay? I only got 5 vials.
What? Damn it! That's only a few days worth. Listen, Crane, we've got a situation here. There's been an outbreak on the 18th floor. Get back here ASAP, and don't lose any of that antizin.
So somehow my mic got muted. Wait, so what did you mean we'd be done? I'm confused.
It's been, almost 90 minutes now.
Oh dang.
Where?
No, we're so close to the tower, we should obviously go there, even though we can go talk to Erwin again.
It'll say talk to him, but it's like we're not done yet, I don't know.
How mad are you that I beat you again? When you had
I'm
the
not really
advantage.
mad. How did I
Why is
have
it so
the
dark?
advantage?
When we started, you had more kills than me from the very beginning. But at the end there, I got like a couple more kills than you at the very end. There are so many side quests in here, it's ridiculous.
You wouldn't have to know where Kristoff is, would you?
Kristoff? You mean the new scout? Io's supervising all the scouts. Why don't you ask him? He's on the 19th floor.
Well then.
Hold on, I'm selling shit first.
I've got a special deal for you.
The other way!
Oh, rusty shotgun, you say? Take that rusty shotgun.
Whoa, careful.
Crane, the man who got the power back on. Take this. Sorry if I'm not sounding too grateful, but I'm having a piece of shite day, you know?
Anything I can help with?
Yes, but Brecken won't authorize it. Too risky, he says.
Oh, I know
Is
what
it
this one
something
is.
we need?
Okay. Brecken says we need better security at night. Too many nocturnals on our doorstep, right? So I've put together a new light rig using these big 10 kilowatt UV lamps. It's massive. Turn it on, it'll torch a volatile at 200 feet. It would be fucking nuclear. But the UV bulbs to run it are stuck in the towers of the Infamy Bridge.
Bridge? Wait a minute. Are you talking about the Infamy firewall?
Sure. Biggest UV lamps in the hemisphere.
Alfie, that system didn't work. It was a disaster. I mean, when it failed, they had to destroy the bridge.
Well, it wouldn't have failed if they hadn't lost power. And when you restarted those substations, the system came back online. You can see it at night now.
So you need someone to get the bulbs.
Sure. But here's the thing. Some of the bulbs have burned out, right? They're no good. So the only way to tell which ones still work is to collect them when the system is powered on.
Another night run.
Getting in wouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, but once you remove the working bulbs...
You'll be on a pitch-black bridge with a whole bunch of problems. Yeah. You know what? Maybe Brecken's right about this one. Forget I mentioned it. But it's a damn shame.
Boy. Oh, the electrocutor, thanks, mate.
Yeah, I need that, actually.
What's on your mind?
Mr. Crane, are you familiar with a man named Vulcan Yasif Dahl?
Vulcan Dahl? Yeah, of course. He owns Vulcan Petrol Engineering. He's the richest man in Haran.
That's exactly right. And Mr. Dahl has need of your service.
I didn't know he was still in the city.
Most of his employees were evacuated, but his two chief engineers are still here in the slums. They're brothers. Twins, in fact. Tolga and Fatin. They've been working on a special project. It's highly confidential, and I'm afraid I can't discuss it, but I can assure you its importance is nearly beyond measure.
Then I won't bother trying to measure it.
The brothers are brilliant engineers, but they're also somewhat, idiosyncratic. This and the problems of operating in the current environment have put them behind schedule. Mr. Dahl would like you to assist them to get the project back on track. You will be well compensated, as you can imagine.
Doing what?
Simply do as they ask. You'll only be needed from time to time, and the task will be of short duration. Removing obstacles, you might say. They'll contact you when your assistance is required.
I'll think about
Aren't they the guys that like strap? Aren't they the guys that strap like rockets to the back of a train?
Yes.
I remember those two retards. Doesn't one of them die?
I don't think so.
I feel like one of them dies.
Jade just told me there's been an outbreak
I don't know
on the
why.
18th floor. I've got to get what little antizin I have back to the tower pronto.
Freaking.
Do you have the antizin? Give it to me.
So what happened?
One person turned and had a couple of other people trapped. We could have sealed off that one apartment, but Brecken wanted to save as many lives as possible. It went bad. Somebody had to make the call, and now we've lost the entire floor, including a couple of kids. You'd better talk to Brecken. I have to get these meds to Lena.
Can't have any feelings in the apocalypse, bruh.
Really?
Make some medkits. I can make fucking 12 right now.
Hey, Crane. It's good to see you. What happened here, it's so very sad.
That's all you gotta say, bitch? What the fuck?
Won't get my hopes up.
Hey, Crane. Back from the field, huh?
No, not for long. You know about a scout named Kristoff?
The new kid, huh? Yeah, he went on a recon mission, but I haven't heard from him in a while. Rahim checked him out and said he was solid, but I'm not so sure.
One reckless kid certifying another.
That's what Brecken said. Of course, it could be just his radio. Some of the batteries are running down, so we're not getting much range out of them.
Where was he headed?
Out toward that newly constructed skyscraper.
Alright, I better go have a look.
Watch yourself out there, all right?
Cool.
Okay, let's go turn this thing into Brecken, and then I think we're gonna call it there.
This is where we get the announcements about the antizin drops. And they've just stopped.
There were kids in there! I froze. Lena had to step up. Maybe she should be in charge. What the fuck, Crane? I'm no leader. I'm a goddamn parkour instructor.
Wait, so all the free running... Wait, that was you? Brecken, you showed these people how to survive.
Do you know what my pockets were full of when I showed up in Haran? Fucking business cards. I was hoping to drum up some more students. Maybe get enough so I could save up and buy a house. Instead of that poxy little flat I've been renting. Listen, I'm gonna talk to Rice myself.
Whoa, hang on a minute. Brecken, these people still need you. Okay, just give me some time, all right? There's gotta be another way. A better way.
Fine. I'll wait. But not for long.
I like how we could have prevented that whole thing if we didn't fucking burn that shit in the beginning.
Actual good.
Yep. Hey, let's at least contact the GRE real quick so we can get it out of the way, because that part's always boring and
yeah, let's
just
do that. It's smart.
Crap to do. Oh, plus he's up here too. Push him off, do it, do it.
Rahim, what are you doing up here?
Hey, Crane. Can I trust you?
How much you had to drink, kid?
Can I or not?
Yeah. What's up?
See that skyscraper? The scouts found a volatile nest in there. We take that out, and then running missions at night, we could totally do that. So I'm thinking, if we planted some explosives.
Oh, Jesus. Rahim, you're not still on that.
Crane, we have to do this. As long as that nest is there, we'll never be able to gather up enough antizin. It would work. We make a good team. Ah! Shit, oh my... Ah! Don't drop me! Don't drop me! Oh, fuck. See? Told you we make a good team.
Yes, walk
That's
back
such
to the
bullshit.
ledge.
Look, Rahim, we don't have any
You
explosives.
fucking fake fell.
None. The closest thing to what you're talking about are Spike's firecrackers. That's impossible.
You don't know what it's like. All I can do is watch. Sit on my ass and watch everything happen and do nothing. I don't want to die here, Crane. Not like this, not helpless. If I go out, I'd rather go out doing something.
What's this?
Grabbing much?
We fly out on Sunday. They quarantined us on Thursday. I already had my bags packed.
Look, I'll keep my eyes open, okay? If there's some way we can make this happen.
Whatever.
So I want to point out, look at the big huge city over there that we never got to go into. Like, if you look, like, we kind of go over there a little bit, right? You know, we kind of like get close to the edge of that city, and we go over like way over there across the like river. But that's like and you're talking like right there.
Well, you see the wall right there, man. It's fucking quarantined off.
So on that side of the wall, there is no outbreak.
That's what I'm guessing. Cause like, looking over here, you can see Old Town, which is all part of
The map.
yeah, all part of our area. And then you see the city section over there. But if you
Yeah, you
look
see the
down,
wall running through it.
you see where the smoking building is at?
Mm-hmm.
See a little bit down to the left of it, a little bit to the left and a little bit down. There's the wall right there. You see the wall?
Yeah.
See, on the other side of that, there's supposedly no outbreak or anything. So it's like, you know, that whole area is like uncontaminated from what we know, but from the following and from other parts of the game, it talks about how the outside world may not be as, you know, as great as we think, you know?
I think that'd be an awesome way to do the next game, still have it on Iran and be in that big, huge city.
Yeah.
And, like, say that it spread to there.
What do you want, Crane?
I want you to start the antizin drops again, at least near the tower. These people need help.
We put you in Haran to find our file, not to play Mother Teresa. Or does this mean you've reconsidered Rice's proposal? Perhaps Miss Aldemir would even be willing to cooperate, test her skills in a new environment.
You start giving us some antizin, and then we'll talk about what Rise wants.
Oh, it's us now, is it? Well, I'm afraid your request is out of the question in any case. Things have gotten a bit strained with the Ministry. Resuming the airdrops would not be politically advantageous at the moment.
You assholes take the fucking cake, you know that? You and your fucking file. Like, I'll locate the file for you, but I'm gonna take a good long look at it before I decide what to do about it.
I think if you notice how, like, it... Wait, before we go... Because I'm probably gonna go play with, like, Robbie and Troy and all them, because I know you're probably getting off. I have... about... If you notice, if you remember from the first time we played it, and, like, even, like, right now...
Loud and clear, what can I do for you?
I don't think there's...
I don't know how much time we have,
Wait.
so the short version. I need your
Talking.
help. Rice has turned an abandoned school into a supply dump. And I think it may be where he's storing his antizin. If you and I sneak in there, we could get all the meds the tower needs. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Great. Look for me in one of the boxcars on the train trestle near the school.
Okay, and listen, Jade. If we don't find that antizin, I'll need to talk to you about something.
About what?
Another option, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right now, let's see what we can find in that school.
Okay, so anyway, if you notice how the GRE, like, even, like, right now, they've kind of start slowing on antizin. I think what's happening is while we're in here, they're not telling us, but I think the outbreak is starting to spread to other places, and so they're having to slow down. They're not able to keep everything supplied, and they're running out of antizin because there's too many people, or, like, even where they're at, it's starting to have an outbreak. I think that's how they're gonna end up playing this game out, or they're gonna end up doing it like a sequel. Is like, you know, because if, like, they'll probably end up doing something different. Like, we probably won't play as Crane, considering what happens in the following. If you've played the following, remember how it ends. I don't think we'll play as Crane. I think we'll play as someone new, but we'll maybe even be in, like, on Haran on the inside of the wall, and all that. So. I think a really cool game idea for them would be to be, okay, so it takes place somewhat around the time of this game, like near the end of this game a little bit, like how when the following's happening and all that, and you're in the big city over there, and you're over there, like, you're, like, it, like, starts with, like, you as, like, a normal citizen going throughout your day and all that, and then an outbreak happens, and then you pretty much play as a citizen dealing with the outbreak and, you know, trying to survive. I think it'd be an awesome game for them to do, just like exactly like this one, but, like, you know, with a different story and all that. I think
that idea is
that'd be
good,
cool.
but it's like, do you mean like the outbreak? You start playing as soon as the outbreak happens, or is
No,
it like
like, you
how
see,
Crane
like, you
shows
see,
up
like,
after?
you see it like, so like what happens, like this happens, like this is the beginning of the game takes place like near the end of this one, like kind of they're taking place around the same time ish. Now when you're in the city over there, say the outbreak hasn't happened yet, like yeah, there's like strict military on that side, but you see normal life, you see day-to-day stuff, and then you see the outbreak, you see someone infected, and like the outbreak starts over there, and then you pretty much just
That's exactly
trying to
what
get
I
through
just
over
asked.
there and survive. Yeah.
Like
I think
over
that'd be
there, the
awesome to see.
outbreak starts, and you're playing as
Yes.
the start of the outbreak over there. Okay.
Yes. I think that would
what's
be an
gonna
awesome
happen-
idea.
I think what's gonna happen is that would be a good idea. I think they're gonna have you play in a different area, and I think that city is probably the area that's gonna happen. I think that Crane is still going to be a character in the game. But he, as of what happens in the following, I think that ending, though, is canon. And what's gonna happen is he's infected, but he's, like, altered infected. And he, like, can change, but he can have control of himself or something like that. And while you're
Yeah.
over there, you know, that side and this side merges, and, you know, you meet Brecken and all that other shit and everything. But then they're like, you need to find Crane. He's the one who can save us all, blah, blah, blah. So we have to go and find Crane. Crane's, like, you know, the dude who's, like, infected. He's all messed up and everything, though. And what happens is he's like, here, take my blood, or some bullshit thing that's like that, and where you become immune to the virus. But then you get enhancements, like you can move faster or some bullshit like that. Which would explain as to why Crane can move fast and hit hard and shit like that in this game. And it's like you get the enhancements that way. And everything.
Yeah.
But anyways,
So
I think we're gonna end it.
Wait, before we go, look over here. Over here. I'm on the crane.
Okay.
Over here. What does that look like from your angle?
Hold on, it looked like you just fucking dropped. So, are you saying that I can just be like, bye?
Yeah.
Instant transmission. What the fuck? Bye!
Hey, I'm gonna do it one more time before we go. Ready? Look at me. Bye!
Alright.